would you agree that if a cosmic laser beam would appear from nowhere and zap one grain of sand from any of the random beaches on Earth, it's no big deal?
Yeah.
Okay, so most people would
I've done
agree.
it myself. I've zapped a grain of sand once.
Right. So it's not a big deal.
Yeah.
Now, we know from astronomy and astrophysics that the Earth is an inconsequential planet around a mediocre star in the middle of a nondescript galaxy. And that galaxy has more than 100 billion stars. And we know from the Hubble Space Telescope that the observable universe consists of well over 100 billion stars, each one of which has a few hundred billion stars in there. Okay, so what this means is, supposing tomorrow the sun blew up. If the sun blows up and becomes a red star, then a giant star, it's going to go past the orbits of Mercury, Venus, Earth, Mars, and almost up to Jupiter. It'll follow the asteroid belt. If that happens, all of our problems vanish, right? Coronavirus, whether or not you'll have a job, what kind of a president you have, all of those problems disappear just like that, correct?
Yeah.
On the scale of the observable universe, if something like that happened, it would be less consequential than a single grain of sand vaporized by a cosmic laser beam. That is the immensity of the universe that you're playing in. So all of these things which are big deals it's the drama of our life. And they don't really have to, oh yes, stuff is happening to the extent that you're living in a world of feelings and you imagine that you are playing this role, then yes, you do what you can. But if you even begin to immerse yourself the immensity of what is, then what is happening is totally inconsequential. But now, coming to the concept of God, this is really important since you brought it up, not me. Let's go deeper. What is this God? I want to take you into Aristotelian logic. And in that, there is a material cause and an efficient cause. So, for example, you have a pot, and the pot is made of clay. So, clay is the material cause. And who made the pot? The pot. The potter made the pot. So, the potter is the efficient cause. So, in everything you have an efficient cause and a material cause. So, take a gold ornament. So, the ornament is made of gold. So, gold is the material cause. And who made it? Hey, the goldsmith made it, so he's the efficient cause. And this is across the board. You have the automobile of the raw. Who made the auto? Well, General Motors made it. What did General Motors make the automobile of? There's glass and rubber and steel and a whole bunch of things. And behind each one of these is a endless array of refining and distributing companies. But the principle holds, right?
Yeah.
So this vast cosmos that I have just pointed out to you, we know exists. It's our astronomers and our telescopes. So somebody made this, right? Who made it? Well, God made it. Okay. What did God make this out of? Uh, well, there was this quantum soup lying around, and he kind of made this universe through this immense quantity of quantum soup. Okay, so who made the quantum soup? So you can see, right, that this is an infinite regress we get into.
Yeah.
There is only one way out of this infinite regress. And the only way out of this infinite regress is God, this entity we call God, made this universe, and not just this universe, but the entire galaxy, this entire vast thing that we're talking about, made it out of himself, herself, itself. So everything you see around you is God stuff. The great men of history, Gandhi, Lincoln, God stuff. The tyrants of history, Hitler, Pol Pot, God stuff. The turd of the road, God stuff. The incense that you burn, God. There has never been anything, never will be anything, never can be anything in the world that is not God stuff. So the most important question is, how did the one become the many? If everything around is God stuff, including you and me and Mel, and we're talking together and I'm sitting on a chair, it's all God stuff. So why don't you recognize that? And I would say that is the fundamental question, certainly in Eastern philosophy, that is the purpose of life. And there are mystics who have gotten there and they will tell you the kingdom of God lies within. And what they're essentially saying is that there is this underlying unity, and if you anchor yourself in that, you're playing a wonderful game, and there is nothing for you to be concerned about, and all is well, and always has been well, because it cannot not be well, because wellness is the nature of the universe, and that includes you.